Yes, first and foremost, and after that we see. Ay, 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 ay. What is life? What is... What is... what is existence? Or tiny, very limited, very fragile existence. It's all fine. Also, no, wait! Shh, you didn't see that. I didn't forget any timer. You're crazy. Shh. It seems to be actually working completely fine. I should have nothing to worry about. Is that going to hold up later in the future? No clue. I don't know. But yeah, the point is, it seems to not be lying, so I should get everything else ready. Then, yeah, amazing. What a wonderful life, you know. I will go. Yeah, I will go get some water, get something to drink, stuff. Let me. There we go. Incredibly late to some degree. Yeah, unavoidably. But what do we do? Who do we complain about these things to? God, no. No clue, actually. Yeah, I don't think there is any actual point in complaining, I guess. That's just me, though. Perhaps I'm as always wrong. But, if I knew. Also, can I grab arrow? Can arrow? No, yeah. Can I move? No, I can't move both of them. Amazing. What I can do is do this, and now we move this and this like that, and we transition. Okay. And I should get some. Yeah, let me go with something else. Theater stuff. While we keep waiting, I guess. No, it's just trying to make sure that just in case enough time is given for this thing to see if it decides to stop working or something. At this point, it's like a combination of both, actually, between just testing and also accepting that perhaps it crashes absolutely so wildly out of nowhere and there is nothing else that we can do about that. But God knows if that is going to happen. For now, we shall trust. We shall. Do you use that word in English? Let me see. Yeah. We shall commend ourselves to the Lord, bro. Ah. We shall do so. But yeah, give me a second. Let me try and get something else to drink. I am going to die of a heat stroke. Why is it so hot today? Sorry. Also, sorry, I was out to leave, but I am not. Feliz Año Nuevo, Francis. I hope you had a great New Year Eve. What are you drinking? Have you ever drunk any set? It's that's what I'm drinking. I don't even know what's the translation of that to English. I think that's the literal name. No, yeah, it's anisette liquor. It's literally that. Yeah, the Google anisette liquor. Anise flavored liquor. That's what I'm drinking. Hey, that's what I could afford. There you go. Just in case. There you have the name. It's wonderful. But yeah. Let me go get. I also want like stuff to work here with. Uh, Let me get some actually fresh water before I fucking die. Yeah, this one is hot, so we don't drink hot water here. Should I put something in the background? Fuck, I am going to take longer, but I. You have to accept that we cannot keep going like this. We need some noise. Picking it up. Shut up. Give me a second. Oh man. Well, everything works, so I don't actually have an excuse to not be here. Wow, what a wonderful what? Why why did I not appear on screen? Anyways, I I love this thing. I love downhill. There we go. Good evening, fellas. No, I don't know what to say. Yes, life has been wonderful this past year. This new starts. No. This is not the right place to talk about. I mean, I don't know. I don't actually care that much. In a way, it's like, wow. Amazing. We survived. That's everything that matters. Now we shall play something. We have to try and finish the game, because what a wonderful occurrence that was. It didn't. It crashed. Not that it actually crashed. There was a wonderful power outage. So there is no game at all. Nothing saved, brother. What a wonderful world, actually. My favorite part of what? New update. Download and install. Yes. Automatic updater. Give me a second. We have in the software. I hate. You hate? You have sweet wine. Isn't almost all wine sweet? Not as an actually uncultured human being. Isn't all swine wine sweet? Supposedly? What's the main difference? Is it like more sugar content or something like that? I hope it's great enough. Do you drink it cold? I hope you do. No, you do whatever you want. You are drinking Swiss with wine. You are such a baby, brother. Don't you have like sorry. It's fine. You enjoy your wine whichever way you want. It's all good. My God. I instantaneously started roasting. I should actually try. They sell it like that? What the fuck is wrong with you people? What's going on in that forbidden place? Why would you sell it like that? Why would you do that? Shouldn't do that. No. It can happen, I guess, I know. Also, wait. We have this. Like the Spanish sangria, I don't give a fuck, man. You shouldn't, like, have wine with anything else. You shouldn't cut your drinks. What's the point? Oh, yeah, I like drinking. I don't actually do so because I get too drunk. I like to drink it incredibly filtered and with something else to not get so drunk. And then you don't like drinking. You're just a poor bastard who acts like they care. All that you like is the memory of saying that you drank and not drinking yourself. Yeah, but I don't actually know if it is true that they had low percentages of alcohol, but I guess it's fun, it's all good. You just have lost some points in my almanac, you know? You used to be such a man, but now you drink your wine. I like that. I like sweet wine. Wow. Baby. What an absolute baby. It's fine. If you like it, it's all good. Go ahead. But I don't know, man. People don't understand. It's like, oh yeah, it's so pricey. Is it pricey? Or are the ways in which we consume it pricey? I think you can like get something incredibly strong for incredibly cheap. That's bad advice. You shouldn't listen to that. But it can work. Don't worry. Also, it's New Year. Let me actually get this thing off. Give me a second. Give me one instant. What is this? Remove. There we go. I am bald now. But it's better that way. Good evening. No more fucking Hantasat. It's time to get your decorations out, people. Go ahead. It's too lazy to make sangria pricey? Yeah, probably. Probably? I don't actually know. Also, is this thing capturing? Let me... You don't want to listen to it for a second. It's all fine. It's not capturing. Amazing. Why is it not It is. No? It isn't. Because I'm capturing Path of Exile. What? I did that? That's not the last thing that I did. What's that? It crashed so much that I don't have. I understand now. Obviously, these things saved what happened before the crash, and before the crash, I didn't set up anything else. So yeah, don't worry about it. We're all good. Here. Good morning. This game. Have you ever watched this game? Also, particularly you, Flanson, that you're like, oh no, yeah, people need to play older media. They need to play those. No. How do you speak? People have to play. People don't play those older games. They don't have that wonderful taste. Yeah, these games. This is Kino. Now, also, we have a cinematic to watch. Shall we watch it again? I know. Me, when things don't go my way, I know I sound gay. I didn't say that. You are saying that. I didn't even imply that. You are absolutely making that up, brother. But it's early. Also, wait. What are you seeing? Are you seeing everything? No, you don't see the borders. Wonderful. I was like, we are seeing the borders. The illusion is broken. No. Wow. Also, I don't even know if this is loud enough, but yeah. Was that a baby? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't comment anything. Yeah. It has a baby. The context is the symbolic value. The baby is watching the pieces of the mountain bike. That's what it was watching. And it is like you are the young kid who ventures itself into this new wonderful world. Because in a way, yeah, certainly mountain biking and extreme sports like this one are not fucking popular. So it's like we are the babies who are for the first time ever getting a sip of this wonderful fruit that is downhill domination. Amazing. Let me start drinking something. It's, you see, the baby, the school, life and death, the person dying. It wasn't a person. Extreme and edgy. It's not edgy. It is extreme, but it's not edgy. The intro is fucking weird, but the game isn't edgy. I think so. Perhaps it is some degree edgy. What if I am edge poison or something like that, and I don't understand anymore what's edgy, what's not? That's not like the real explanation. It's more like being so fucking antisocial that you don't know. Yeah, perhaps. But don't worry about it. Welcome, Andy. Have a wonderful stay. Hope you're doing well. Single player. Also, wait, because I have some. You can't see that? Yeah, you can see that. But wonderful, you see black borders. Shall we do something about those black borders? What if we don't do anything about them? The game is already supposedly stretched out. Man, it's so over. What if I have to put effort into what I do? No, you don't tell me that. I don't want to leave them like that, you know? Better that way. But I guess I'm to some degree mentally adapted. I should actually increase the volume of this thing. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's barely audible. Let's make it like that. A little bit like that. The characters, it's so racist. What are you talking about? You don't understand the lore? I don't even know which country is this person from, but yeah. Australia? Tonga? Tonga is a country? Country unknown. Tonga. Australia. USA. Japan. Great Britain. Football player. Amazing. We like horror games. Like that, don't say. USA. We're not going to make any comment whatsoever on that. You don't read too deep into it. Anyway, Kalolo is my choice. Why? Because this guy is way too fast. Also, I should actually choose somebody different. I don't some rules. This game has a combat system. I don't like to use it. It's like cheating when you use that. The character design is big. Yeah. I would have. I don't know. This game never got a remake or anything like that. So it's incredibly old, and there is no other thing to actually compare it to that actually portrays what it's called to be. It's the game in its entirety, you know? So we do what we can with this. We use this guy who throws the ball at us, throws himself off the mountain, not to kill himself, but to mount his bike, because this is a game. So yeah, that's the logic here. Now start a new game. And career. And super career, because they are willing to do it. They need the Brazilian wearing green and with high speed. I don't know if that is. I think that I have to assume. Probably, if I knew something, if I knew anything, I would have the capacity to actually tell you. But I'm pretty sure it's more like a. What's the word? I don't think a Jamaican. What? Hawaiian people? Person? Something like that, I guess. I have no clue. I guess, but yeah. Bike color. Pure. Take highest degree of. Do we have pink? No. What is this? Yellow. Absolutely blazing yellow. Horrible color. Amazing. To be an eyesore to myself the entire race. But yeah. I still feel like the game is kinda low. Doesn't matter. We shall not worry about that. Yeah, I said I was gonna start drinking. I haven't done so. Let me actually do so. I hate. I hate something. I'm not gonna be such a hater. It's a new year. I shouldn't be angry about life and anything like that. Holy shit. We are amazingly well to go get ready to race. Yeah. Super career. The context, this game had no context whatsoever.
5 degrees Celsius up there at the top. Now keep your eyes open. There's an electrical storm that reported towards the lower half of the mountain.
Also, tiny note. It's the cinematic itself that lags. It's not. It's not me doing anything. It's the cinematic being like the game itself. I guess I have no clue. But yeah, anyway, point being, we're gonna be playing this song. No. What a crazy life, man. This year has already ended. 2025 is gone. What an amazing reality. And now you're just left with everything else, literally. It's a world in which we shall try to live to our best. I don't know. Is it about that? It's about being certainly, but at the same time, why is the game? Why does it feel so like? Do I have something open that I shouldn't have open? I can see it happening. But who knows? I am not going to worry so much about it right now. I canvas. I'm not going to do it. We shall endure. You can't endure a minimal FPS loss. Are we going to cry because of that? No. It's all fine. No worries here. Oh my god, it lags so fucking much. Wait a second, this game is on GameCube? Probably, I guess I have no clue. I don't know. I would be lying if I told you. I found this game once fuck. And that's how you erase your spine. I found this game when I was... Oh yeah, I actually found this game, I have no clue. I found this game somewhere, somehow. It was like a coincidence. I think that the title of the game was what I had an interest on. That's why I said, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna play it. And it was an absolute gold pool, so to speak. And I don't regret having chosen to like this game at all. It's like, yeah, well, it's one of those few games that you can actually say, this was more than good. This was a perfect experience to go through. And I don't know, yes, this game had one issue. People never played it enough, so we don't have any other downhill domination 2 or anything that minimally compares itself to what this one is. Is it on GameCube? It isn't on GameCube. Can you make your mind? I don't know. No, I would be surprised. I know that Incogni, or what was the name? Incog.inc, as they used to call themselves, was big, but not that big to actually have that big of a release. I would be so surprised that it was only for PlayStation 2. It's not for PC, so don't worry about it. How are we playing this? We don't answer that question when the police asks that. Sometimes it's not outbreaking the law. Sometimes you have to be a little bit wild. No, it's not being wild, it's playing. Abandonware? Is this Abandonware? Are all the play games Abandonware actually? After all, if they don't get a remake, the titles, I don't think it is Abandonware. We only call them Abandonware because we believe that everything needs to be constantly updated and whatnot, but they don't have to, well, they don't have to count as Abandonware because of that, most surely. So you can play PS2 games? Yeah. I was the other day, I was playing. Listen, are you going to make me explain it to you every single day? I'm going to shoot you, man. I'm going to give you a 5-day warning. No, I can play probably almost everything. I don't know. You have to name my game, and I will say, yeah, I can probably play it, because that's how good this thing is. I mean, I can not only play it. I was already capable of playing this before. The issue is the older PC didn't have the capacity to withstand the streaming part of that. But yeah, that's the race. We did it with one track. Now we have to do it with the next 23 tracks remaining. Wow, that's the whole idea. Did you like that? I hope you did, because we have, as I said, 23 more to go. Well, and you see, I say it, this game has a combat mechanic. You just saw somebody trying to fucking punch me in the head and kill me. Because if something funny happens is, most strikes on enemies are almost always... I think the word is not takedown, what is it? You just make them fall off their bike and get to basically hit them. Not hit them, overtake them. Basically that, so yeah. But, as I said, I don't like it. It's way too easy when you do that. So, we shall avoid it. We are people capable of not using easy tactics. What the fuck happened to that guy? What? Why did he stop like that? Also, did I do a stoppy? I am so good at teaching. You didn't see that, Don't worry. We are going to win anyways. I assume. Probably it's just through there. No, okay. Amazing. Also, I realized something amazing about this. But just in case. I can do this, and probably, supposedly, you can keep seeing. Let me check. You can keep seeing. Yeah, my bad. We had black borders because I was lazy enough to not full screen the game. How do you full screen a PlayStation 2 game? Stop asking me questions. But yeah, anyway. And part of the fun is also the races are so incredibly short. It's fun and exciting, as the commentators said. And why did we watch the cinematic? I don't know, no clue. To get a hint of what the track is going to be, I guess. I should. I already tried to play this game before, and we crashed. What if I actually take the different paths that this game offers instead of literally going for the same route? Perhaps. No, that would be a little bit better, you know? Wow. I almost died actually. And that sound was somebody dying. Ah, amazing. This game is way too violent and it doesn't have any blood on it. So, thank God. Imagine what will be the potential of a game that came nowadays having the graphics and the shit and the physics and whatnot of new games, and it accepted the identity of a gore game in which you show how people die when they crash, or not even for a dramatic purpose, show when they crash and the stuff of, well, when they crash and they get to mount again their bike, but you have them at least for a second like the ragdoll, because it already has a ragdoll mechanic. Are we going to see it? Probably not, because let me for demonstration purposes. Fucking shit! Wow, amazing. You saw it. There you go. You got to see it. Not me hitting somebody, but being hit by someone. But yeah, anyway, we can well do it. We should have to look in, as they were saying. Wow. I am almost last. I have lost my touch with this game. Yeah, you can do. They didn't explain any of the mechanics. The game doesn't explain any of its mechanics either. Should I? Perhaps. Will I? Maybe not. Should I? Yeah. But no, sorry. You do tricks. Main mechanic, you do tricks. Why do you do tricks? To get more points. Why should you care about the points? With that you get cash. With the cash you get bike upgrades. With the upgrades you get a better bike altogether. Issue is tricks. While you're doing a trick, you literally, the moment in which you touch the ground, you die. So what's the point here? What's the strategy? You don't do tricks unless you know you can survive them. And I don't know. What the fuck? A bot that didn't get filtered? Amazing. You are getting so sloppy nowadays. Twitch, can you actually make your stuff work? Now I need to moderate. I hate this. I was also, the game is incredibly easy to some degree, because as you saw, I won despite having died like 5 times in a row. It's Kino. Absolutely Kino. But yeah. We can't play what? PS2? There is no way. What are you saying, Franco? As in multiplayer? Are you sure there is no multiplayer? I have seen people playing multiplayer. There has to be. What if we do Hamachi? You probably will have my IP. You have the potential to dox me. You just have to hold yourself back doing it. But we can pull it off, you know? Sorry. there is a special place somewhere around here. I hate not knowing how to get there. Here, there we go. I'm so the one who wants to. The issue is, I don't want to most of the time. Also, yeah, that thing that just screamed was a wolf. I think. I don't actually know. I have to say that it was a wolf. Otherwise, I have to commit to my opinion. Otherwise, I will look back. But yeah, anyway. It's so you don't understand a game which centers itself, I guess. I don't actually know why do I like it so much. Why do we actually need to try to understand why we like stuff? Can't we just like things because we do so? Do we need to make sense out of all of our choices? Yeah, to some degree we have the obligation to do so. To some degree it's necessary for us to be capable of possessing awareness about why we find ourselves interested in things in this world. Otherwise, we will very easily end up committing to choices that could very much harm us. So it's to some degree useful, but to some other, if you realize that it's just an innocuous game, do you actually have to think that deep about why does this one thing happen? Maybe not. But yeah, anyway, that's just an excuse for me to not instantaneously try to make sense out of why. I guess I like it because it's way too. We talk about games nowadays as if they were only now intense. This game, well, this game is already intense enough. It was, yeah, maybe the 2003 years, in the 2000s. So I don't know, man. I feel like we are not so capable of understanding sometimes. Not, well, wow. Sometimes it's not about when it came out. Maybe it was a game that was ahead of its time. So only Summers. Am I a Summer? No, right? Am I a Summer? I don't know. Boomer? Maybe? No. I don't actually remember. Fuck. Don't worry about it. We like to talk here without actually possessing that much information about our opinions. So it's a rule. But I love a fucking boulder killing me. It's my favorite part of the game when the boulder gets you. My favorite mechanic. When the random boulder drops and kills you. But sorry, I was saying, it's... What was I saying? Dodge the boulder? Thank you so much for reading your shitty comment. Sorry. Sorry for being so toxic. Sorry, I didn't mean that. But I died because of trying to read you, man. You know what you do? You make me get distracted, man. I am... Dodge. So true. So easy. Just get good at the game. Thank you. So much. So easy. Why don't you play it? Go live right now and play it. You can install it in 5 minutes or less. Imply that you got a good of a connection. Do it and demonstrate to everyone how easy it is to dodge those boulders yourself. Show that I am bad, that you... that you are just that much better. You can't play games. Every time I do, people unfollow me. On Twitter? On Twitter? What? On Twitter? Why do people unfollow on Twitter? Oh wow, I hate this guy. Why? He's playing something. How to unfollow on Twitter? Why on Twitter? On Twitter? What a random thing. You said out to YouTube. I don't actually understand that much why. But on Twitter, what? So random. Maybe what's the... There was like an explanation along the lines of people just wanted to unfollow before and they forgot to do so. And once they saw you doing what you were doing, I'm amazing at this game sometimes. And once they saw you doing what you were doing, they realized that it was time for them to finally commit to their choice. In this case, following. But no, I don't know. I'm just making it out, bro. Very, very picky. Yeah, basically. Even on Twitch. So, well, on Twitch I can explain it. There is that whole aspect of people, I don't know, would that be sort of so shocking? People like the categories that they find their particular content creators on, like, what was it? You have somebody like Northern Lion who can properly explain it. It's along, holy shit, it's along the lines of, this person is very good at doing this thing. In my eyes, I don't actually know, but in my eyes, they are good at this thing and nothing else. So I don't actually have to think about it. I will follow them as long as they keep doing this thing. The moment in which they change, they might not be as good, therefore I don't have any more to keep on being here for them. So I don't know. Also, you create a new channel just to play Pokemon? On one hand, good. On the other one, did you have to go that far? I don't know, man. But good enough. You are, at least, you are doing what you wanted. So that's amazing. That's more than wonderful, actually. You are committing to your choice. I like that. You get an update, my brother. No, sorry. Bands. Also, yeah, this game has all real brands behind it. How did they get to that? I don't know. The 2000s were wild times. I mean, yeah, I could do a joke. I will save it to myself. We shall not joke so much. We don't need to get banned here. We could, we don't need to. It doesn't mean that we are obliged to make anything. Oh, what the fuck? So much text, brother. Do you want me to read that, what I'm playing? I love you. Let me try to get first place in this incredibly short race here. Will I actually do so? I don't think so. I will try. Oh, sorry. No, it's fine. It's fine. You don't understand comedy. You need to read more. Read? No, you need to watch more comedy. It's satirical commentary. Don't get so angry. I love you, Francine. Give me a second. I mean, okay, take it as this. Just the admission that I will try to do good is to show that, yeah, don't worry. I will make myself survive it, then I will read it. I fucking lost anyway, so doesn't matter. King here. See what you make me do, Bronson. I'm going to cry right now. You're leaving the race, I'm going to cry to my bed. 1-8. I need to go faster than 1-8. I did 1-14. Amazing. So, it's worse. I what? I looked about that. What? And the questionable sources in Reddit, there are comments saying that being a variety gamer streamer is bad, so it's better to play only one game. I mean, I don't know. To some degree, it's the eternal discussion of how true is all of that. In the end, if they were so right, how does that not apply to them? On the other hand, yeah, you do have... the example that I was trying to give before. You have somebody like Northern Lion who did so much only of one game, then later on switched, you know? And when he tried to make the switch for the first time, people were saying, oh no, that's a career suicide. And in the end, he ended up... Nowadays, we have him still being one of the most foundational figures for streaming and whatnot. That ended up basically showing that sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not so true. What matters? I don't know, man. I can't try to tell you what matters. On the other hand, sorry. Is it that true? Am I the person who has a saying on that? Perhaps not. Also, I lost again, fucking hate this. Maybe. You see, you need to actually use the kill people mechanic to win. But by not doing so, we hinder ourselves in all progress. We spent 20 minutes in this one particular race, and after that I rage quit, I close the game, I end stream. What if we make up the rule of one hit per race? No, we shall stick to our word. Also, Pokemon made you a little Japanese. What? You can't understand the sarcasm? What? What are you talking about? How can... I'm pretty sure Japanese people have comedians themselves. Isn't most of their manga about, holy shit, about comedy and whatnot? How incapable truly are we of being like them and learning to be like them, you know? It's... I don't know, man. Perhaps not. My only word is... we have to do better anyways. Wow, I failed so hard. What is comedy? Yeah, I don't know, it is a topic, but we don't actually worry about it that much. We are not truly Japanese, you know, so let it go. The fourth time I did this race, I think. Will I finally give in, realize that my tactic of not hitting people is bad and I need to actually be a violent person? It's not... What's the lesson? It's not the person that is born evil, it's the society that corrupts them, that shows them that they should be evil. Same thing here. It's not me being bad, it's the game forcing me to hit others what makes me need to actually be good. No. Also, I should try to stop hitting stoppies every single time. Perhaps I have a drift, perhaps I will make it look like I don't, and keep on going strong. Also, we're all so bunched up together. How come we are all so close to one another? We're like a family. Oh my god. Why did I say that? I'm going to die. Why did I say that? I'm going to die. Do I like Pokemon? What a wonderful question. Do I actually like Pokemon? I don't know. Do I like Pokemon? I find it entertaining. Would I don't know, man. Maybe. Maybe I like it, maybe I don't. Perhaps. I remember, okay. I remember what I told you the other day when I was getting the opportunity to watch your stream. Of... You were not even streaming it. It was when I asked, oh yeah, Blanson, you're not playing, you're about to drawing, and you said, yeah, no, I hate drawing. No, I won't draw anymore because people stop on following, just like you did right now. Amazing. And in that conversation, I like Pokemon. I don't like the main game. It's like way too easy, I feel like. I like an actually challenging Pokemon. And oh yeah, Nuzlocke. Nuzlocke is hard, debatable. I don't actually think so. Why? No! Shut up! I want to win. I killed somebody. I killed that guy. The cameraman has died because of me. You see what happens? I need to focus, man. I cannot keep going like this. Why do I do so well? At least I am hitting the 1.8 time. I'm not so behind like before, but man, I'm not going to ever finish this race. First place, am I? But no, sorry. I would actually answer the question. No, yeah, I guess I like it. To some degree, I like it. But I find it strange how people claim it to be such good games when to some degree it's incredibly easy. The competitive scene is also weird in itself, we're not going to be playing ever competitive Pokemon. And also, I don't even know how you could play something like Showdown. I like to know, yeah. So, you can forward me a tutorial if you want to. That's my invitation. And fuck! My favorite part of the game, losing. We're not even close to winning, are we? Man. I'm even going to get out of this race. No. I guess it has like a weird PT system in which you always, to some degree, win. But if I don't even get 4th place, I don't get any points. Watch me actually win in this one. Because I'm good like that. Am I? No. But I will try to win anyways. Yes, you have to believe in yourself. How can you achieve greatness if you don't believe in yourself? Please use your controller and open your eyes. I have both of them open. Are you being racist right now? Sorry. Also, once again, you're invited to play this game for yourself whenever you feel like doing it, Franzen. You wanna show me how to win so easily? Go ahead, install the game, go live, and I will be there. We will all be there. Learning from the great master, Lansen-sama. The honorable guide of our souls. You advance to the next race. Amazing. Just open your eyes. Are you Asian? No, brother. I am Latin. Thank you. Can we win? We did win. Amazing. Also, this guy should say ka. Again, imagine that you have an auditory hallucination, perhaps. Anyways, I remember last time I was playing this, somehow I phased through the map. Today we shall not do so. Fuck! We shall die only. Wow! Are we gonna keep dying? Can I stop dying? Perhaps. Perhaps not. It was la setup to land. Not me, but land the shock. Watch and learn. So true, bro. Anyways, I don't know. I have to limit on being drunk. Why am I so bad at this? Am I already last? No. I'm not yet last. Thank God. Thank God a person on the road killed me. Are you joking with me, man? Also, watch. You ate too much? Very good. Alcohol is doing nothing. Very good. I don't know. I have way too much heat hotness in this place. So I am barely feeling it. Sadly, it's like when it's so incredibly hot, at least I have a hard time feeling it myself. I know that some... Holy God. Seizure warning. Did this game actually have a seizure warning? Probably. And I ignored it. Am I at a risk for a seizure? No. But yeah, I was saying. It's like it's so hot you barely feel it, or you only feel it once it's too late. You know that whole expression of you only realize you have something when it's gone. The same, but with alcohol. In this case, you realize you have your sobriety once you have already passed out from being drunk. Too drunk. Can I choose to correct? Yeah, that I can probably blame it on being drunk actually. I'm going to lose. Oh my god! No! 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 Amazing. That's why I like this game because I'm so good at it. Maybe I'm not drunk yet. That's the awful gameplay. It's protecting all my Wellington. Yes, perhaps. And you should be thankful for that. If that were to be true, you would be willing to do something to show me your thankfulness. But it isn't true, so you're a drunk already, brother.
That's a gorgeous day here on Mount Walk. Should be sunny and humid all the way down, so enjoy the ride.
By the way, this map is my favorite map. Is that a show? No. This is my favorite map. And yeah, we're in Hawaii. Why is it? Yeah, we are in Hawaii. As in, true. I have to assume. Perhaps this is where I'm. Shh, I will not keep going with that. What? No! Please stop attacking me. I just want to win the race, brother. Is it so hard to do? I want to live my life. I don't want to get hit by your random attacks. I don't need to get destroyed by you. I just want to do my own thing. I just want to be a person, free, myself. I don't want to be killed because I chose to live. I chose to try my best. Is that all that I deserve? Destruction, truly? Give me something else, something better. This world is so horrible. That's why I am doing which I am, because everything corrupts you. There is no other explanation. There has to be no other explanation. Otherwise, what would I do if that were to not be the case? If I had to realize that I was my own problem. Great question. We will not answer it today, thank you. Watch this. 4 flips? I'm legendary sometimes. Also, what is the first place guy? Human. Yeah, there it is. We found him. Can we get closer? Probably. Can I stop missing my cue and actually get close enough? Maybe. Maybe not. Also, with sponsors, and I skipped the text. Don't worry about it. The thing that it said was basically, you're so good at this game that you get sponsors. What are the sponsors? Nothing. More money for our stuff. That's what they are. Also, I don't actually know how that's perhaps understandable explanation. One of the reasons for why this game doesn't get that much popularity is because the way in which, holy shit, the way in which it works. Why am I so slow? The whole camera and whatnot relies too much on a visual type that cannot be performed that well in terms of unavoidably it moves too fast. The scenarios are constantly changing. There are many things on screen all at once. Maybe the bitrate is getting destroyed. And that's why this game isn't popular, because when you try to watch it, you discover that it's horrible to watch, actually. So, people don't understand why it is good. In the end, how are you going to have the interest, any kind of interest in playing this game yourself if you were to find out that it looks horrible through the gameplay that you saw? Maybe. Maybe not. You're just making it up. Who knows, huh? Wow. 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 I'm stuck. I wasn't stuck. It was... I was actually stuck, but... Like to say that I wasn't, because otherwise I would have to accept them, but... No, that it was bad, that this game is bad, that this game, this incredibly old game, that's like any piece of old media has its problems. It has good visuals, amazing, then we are all good. The problem is the people, no. Holy shit. Imagine hitting a wall like that. Just like, holy shit. I'm so good sometimes. No, never mind. Also, wait. No! Oh my god. I almost died. I didn't, thankfully. Because I'm goated like that. I should actually jump. If I want to win, I should jump. I'm going to lose at this rate, oh my god. No, 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 no. I'm not. Watch me, watch me. Watch me, mom. Do I make you proud? Exactly. That was my mom again. How much money do you have? 3,000, 4,000, $4,273. Dollar money doesn't even say which money, so we won't assume. Think about those yapping YouTube videos with a background Minecraft or a racing. What? What are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about? As in, if it has good visuals? Ah, I understand. Yapping as in those who utilize the background, the gameplay for background, attention grabbing stuff. Yeah, perhaps it. I don't know. I want to just understand why people never found out about it. Maybe the whole explanation I can make up is perhaps it never got popular because they never made any announcement, as in they never gave it any ad campaign or anything like that. Therefore, nowadays people stayed completely unaware of its existence, and now nobody can actually do anything that matters to the creation of a newer game, because in the end, who the fuck will have a saying on this? Also, this race is incredibly close. Can I win? Can I win? Second place, fuck. What is the first place? I'm pretty sure I was first place anyway. This game... Some games, sorry, have bad visuals in the gameplay. This game is good. Yeah. But I mean, you know, there are also some games like... I actually struggle to find one. Yeah. What did he say? Sorted? Did he say? Yeah. Fuck! And that's how I lost. But no. What's trying to say? Some games that have so many things happening on screen all at once that the whole visual, the whole bitrate get destroyed. Like, main example, Path of Exile, you know? It has so many things happening at some point in the screen, it utilizes so many different visual effects and whatnot that when the stream encoder has to try to make sense out of what is happening, it has a stroke, basically. And that way, the same could be happening here. Perhaps it doesn't mean that it is. Perhaps it is. But God knows what's the case here. Also, yeah, I'm just making it up. I'm not known for having the most trustable explanations for things. Maybe. Can we get a little noise for the riders? Ooh. Let's hear it. So true. Mount Konakawi, Hawaii. What is TD? Cortana, Google TD. Also, yeah, I have to admit, I don't know. Did I adapt? Or is it that I am just way too much of a drunkard? I didn't get any drunk at all, I feel like. I am doing not so well in the game, maybe. It's because of that. But I don't personally feel tipsy even, so who knows? We find many weird many weird explanations to the things that happen in our life, and sometimes they are correct, sometimes they are just random guesses, which we feel like are good enough. Maybe this is one of them. Maybe it's not that I'm not drunk. Maybe I am incredibly drunk. Maybe I cannot accept that I am maybe. Who knows? Point is, wow! Outside of bounds, my favorite part of the game is so many ways, so many directions to run, so many directions to take, and the best one is always out of bounds. Because why? What? I need to jump there, I guess. Why would they let you actually go on the easy route, on the proper route, if they can instead make you suffer because you motherfucker, man. And now I am 5th because I got hit twice by the first place. The then second place, now first place. Brother, what a scam. You see, that's why you don't utilize that mechanic. Because you easily win when you attack. And we don't have to attack. Holy shit. Holy shit, at least everyone else also killed themselves in that place. Imagine having to listen to what I'm saying without having any visual context. What does that line mean? Good luck guessing. I'm not going to tell you. I and other people also died, basically. That's all that I can say. But yeah, almost an entire second ahead of the second place. I am so good sometimes. Average speed, I was slower than the second place even. You see, that's why I say this game is good. Because if you're good, it doesn't matter how fast you are. What matters is your ability, your capacity to perform, not how quickly you do it. A lot of money in your bank, not enough. The problem is, I can show you next race. Things are incredibly costly. You don't gain enough money actually. The main mechanic that I didn't describe, the increasing your racer level. It is a meta progression that you don't get to see, which increases the more races you win. The point of that is you gain more money per race completion. Obviously, depending on your particular placement on that race. Holy shit. And the thing is, some upgrades, the good upgrades, are like, holy shit, 20 or not 20, 10 or $15,000, and I only have 5 right now. 5? I think I have 5. I don't even know if I have 5 or if I only have 6. Sorry, 4. 6, yeah, no, sorry. Where did that come from? It was like an irresistible desire to shitpost. My bad. I shall not do it again. I will learn my place and not say anything unserious anymore ever. I have to become a grown up. I have to be an adult. I have to be one. I have to choose that. Don't say that. Wow. I'm 9th. Somehow I am now 9th place. How am I 9th place? Am I that bad actually? Yeah. Perhaps this is my wake-up call, and I have to realize that this game is not for me. That I wasn't made for mountain racing. Why am I so fast that I actually have a hard time controlling? The reality is I have a bad bike. I need to actually upgrade it. I haven't done so because I like upgrading everything all at once, so that I don't feel as bad anymore. But if we play the things the easy way, we wouldn't be here. We would be actually doing something like a task run of the game, which would be 10 times easier than this. Also, wait. I have already not shown, I have already experienced myself, perhaps it wasn't clearly enough visualized, how this game has a combat mechanic. Do you wanna see it? Watch, there is a person in front of me who is blinking. Watch what happens when I attack. Wait. Wait a second, wait. I need to actually get close enough. Here. Ah, you throw a fucking bottle at them, you kill them. This game is about murder. Fuck! That's what happens. You don't attack because you die. You do. But yeah, thanks for listening to my explanation. Hope it helped. Hope your problem has been fixed now that you know how to solve it. Something like that. Also, I got actually scared with that. I thought it was gonna be a different placement. Some textures look incredibly weird. I am 8 places still. Man, I'm not going to make it like this. I am 9th. Can we get some prayers in the shot? No, sorry. Don't worry. Oh my god. Don't at all worry. I have it in the bar, actually. Ah, no. I don't. The first person is so ahead of everyone else. What happened there? How did they do that? How did they manage to do that? No, not out of bounds. It's an unfair game sometimes. I'm so sorry. I have to accept it, man. I have to be honest with myself and let myself know that, yeah, sometimes you just can't perform what you want, no matter how hard you try. No matter how much you crash your head against the wall, how much you want that crystal, you can't ever get past the bear that is in front of you, and this time perhaps this race is what makes me finally realize I can't do it. I have to give up. But no, I said, okay, I didn't even have to go into the shop. You see the cost? 2,300. 900, the best one, and 800. In total, probably not enough for my actual money, we can actually check. But, besides that also, I don't know. Do people also get upgrades for their things? I don't actually know if that is the case. I hope so. That would be weird to see not happen. They're all the same. Why are they all the same? What? What's up with that? Why are they all the same? What? Does any of them change? No. Why are they all the same? Okay. Absolutely good. No, that is the bonus list. We don't worry about that. Resume pages. What is this? Us? And it is kind of bugged. Why? Don't worry about it. Finish. First. Third place. First. Second place. First. No. Amount of trials, is it? No. What is it then? No clue. These are the tricks. I have done some of them, some others I haven't, because I'm bad at that, don't worry. And this is the best trick. All the total time and what's not. Back. Sponsor. Select career. I have no sponsors unlocked. Don't never make it like this, man. We need to get enough sponsors, just like my favorite brand, HoloLive. What? Coca-Cola sponsor. Do you know all that? I want to be good enough one day to be. Do I? I don't actually know. I'm making things up as I go. Ignore me. I will rewatch this. Why are we watching it again? Sorry. I realized way too late. I guess I'm somewhat different. Go there like that. Also, there you go. No! That was Bigfoot, and I couldn't show you Bigfoot because I had to die. Man, so bad sometimes. It's unfair. Unfair for everyone else to be this bad. Wow. Wow. Actually. I think here is where I actually lost the race or something of that sort. Because somehow I got so taken aback by everything that that's when everything went wrong. That's when we lost our faith in humanity. Also, that was a polar bear. They're incredibly dangerous. If you ever see a polar bear, you should run in the opposite direction. Did you know that? It's so true. Because in the end, why have we humanized polar bears? Polar bears, no. Bears in general so much. Wow. I have no actual idea. Is there any explanation? Any possible explanation? I think they are in the end cute animals. The issue is understanding that they are also incredibly dangerous to have around you, your family, around everything. But oh, if that ever stopped us, if it were to be cute, just because it also was dangerous, stop being interesting to us, the human would be so much different. If we could actually change our minds that no, I was first place. I deserve that. Completely. I didn't lose first place actually. I'm golden. We are so back in the race basically. Coach, put me back in the game. But no, I was saying. It's something along the lines of wow! The polar bear is cute. So we make as many efforts as we can to make them survive through the eras. It's a necessity that we have to dominate that which we see. Beautiful? Is it beautiful? I don't think a bear is beautiful, but it looks good enough. So that we end up going out of our way to, oh yeah, you know what, let's try to make them look as good as possible. Also, I guess, to some degree, there is this other explanation of, we have many tied identities to bears, like, oh yeah, the grizzly, no, not grizzly, the bear. Fuck, I don't remember. I don't have enough English culture to actually know the reference. That polar bear, that grizzly bear that lives in a Cartoon Networks bear that lived in a forest, that had a friend that was very sleepy, I think. That guy. Stuff like that. I mean, we have 1,000 different references. Winnie Pooh himself. Yellow bear? I don't know if it is a yellow bear, honey bear. What's the classification of Winnie Pooh? It's a bear. But yeah, the point is, bears are made special by the rest of the world. Because we have to believe so, we have to think that they are, otherwise what do we do with ourselves? If we realize that we are idolizing our enemy, or killer, so to speak. Also, I got first place. I'm so good. Why was I so fast? What was the last ranking of the other racers, competitors, that I was better now? Amazing. Also, yeah. Mount Sorkovaska. Next race place. And I don't know, I haven't actually said anything about it because at some point when we were starting the stream, I said it like the first thing when we were setting everything up and whatnot. This year has ended, next is coming, amazing. I guess it's always, I don't know, it's always a complicated idea, the whole aspect of let's make promises and goals and whatnot. I think to some degree it's always a strange the way in which it's almost accepted that you're going to fail at some of them. It has an aura of strangeness around it, the whole idea of let's set goals, because we know that we're going to fail at them. So we will make some of them be unavoidably impossible, and some others might matter, but if we fail in the end, it's fine to fail, because or what is it? Propositions? Hopes, I don't know, or a New Year thing didn't come to be true. Everything is fun. It's kind of strange to be so willing to actually say this stuff and not commit to it, and in the end,
Make some noise and warm things up, Siberia.
when is Siberia my favorite part of the entire world? Second to my house. Sorry. I was saying, I don't know. I feel like it's actually kind of strange. And you could take it a step further and say perhaps this tendency of ours to set such goals and never later on admit that we should make sure that they come true, that we get to do our best and make state goals, therefore come forward and things work in that way. I think that we're perhaps setting ourselves not only up for failure, but also this whole degree of, the more you're willing to accept that you're going to fail by default, the less you're going to actually be willing to put any effort. In the end, you already know that you will do things wrong. Not the quote-unquote more positive message of, oh wow, yeah, everything might at some point commit mistakes of any sort. No, the other aspect of, we shall somehow understand that we are going ourselves to choose things which we are not going to be that capable of truly committing to. And when we do that, it's going to become, the longer we do it, the stronger of a tendency to actually say things that we don't believe we should do, we should work on, and stuff of that sort. The issue becomes, how are we truly capable of continuing with a proper mentality if all that we do, so to speak, is this continuous? Oh yeah, I have these goals, I have this stuff that I won't ever make sure happens. That I could, but I might not, because in the end, everyone sets things that they cannot commit to. The resolutions, that's the word. As the resolutions, why should it be any different? Why should I hope for something that simple? And even then, what does that mean? Do I have to set myself up for failure? Because I used to wish for amazing things to come true, but you're telling me that I shouldn't at all commit, that I shouldn't make any resolution of any sort, because it might as well fail. Therefore, if I have to make one, this is what I was talking about. The more your racer rank rises, the more you actually gain. That's why it's necessary to have that. But for now we have everything upgraded. I think until the 20th race or so, you don't actually unlock the top tier gear, so we will see. And I don't even remember where is it that we crashed, but we're kinda close, I guess. I think, no, we were actually like level 11 or something like that, not this early. No, this is level 11. We're at like level 18 or level 20 when we crashed. We were so close to actually finishing the game. I hate that. And you know what will be funnier? That we did so, once again, incredibly close to finishing the game. It hasn't happened almost since the entire day today. I hope for the best, and I will believe that it won't happen. Also, I have to say something. When I tried, let me... Yeah, I can actually show it. This... Oh, okay, here. No. Music, this thing. This thing has music list. Why does this matter? Because... Okay, all of these songs, I'm pretty sure they all played when we were streaming it last time, as I have said. It crashed, and all of them were heard, I'm pretty sure, and it didn't matter at all, in terms of, we didn't have any issue with copyright. I haven't seen any issue in my copyright plays of Twitch boards and whatnot, which tells you, oh no, yeah, some parts of your vote have been muted because some copyrighted music or sounds have been heard during your stream. So, to avoid any further problems with the copyright infringement, we have chosen to more easily just remove the audio from those places. That thing, which to some degree is incredibly common to see, didn't happen. It seems to be the case that none of these songs are copyrighted or second degree. Maybe they are. They are just not audible enough, clearly enough. In the end, the music in this game is kinda low volume. But anyway, like it matters. What matters is doing well in the race. And so far, we are sort of doing well. We shall keep doing well. We should. We shall? I don't know if we shall. We shall keep trying to do our best. And even if we don't get to do to the best of our capacities, a performance, we will live with it and commit to our choices. Because in the end, being a person of our own word is good. It's better than to be willing to actually admit that we have certain beliefs, systems of ideas and notions that we adhere to, whatnot. Don't worry about it. Fuck! Oh wow, I landed that. Amazing. That was almost. You can clip that for a sound. For a soundboard. It was so incredibly generic. I'm ashamed of myself. Can I stop dying? I am first place, but can I stop dying anyways? Doesn't matter whether I to be first or 10th place. Dying is bad. Losing is negative. Is losing negative? Is all that matters winning? No, but you know, when you can do your best, you shall do your best. And in this case, if I die, it is because I decided to let go of my focus. Also, wow, that was such a direct hit. I'm ashamed of that actually. And that was a sheep? I fucking killed a sheep. Right there. But it's a wow. Also, yeah, I never explained things, so excuse me for that. You have the thing that inside of the counter that also keeps track of your speed. There are two other bars. Left bar is boost, which you do by double tapping the accelerate button. Because you have to manually accelerate, you don't keep accelerating the whole race. So yeah, that's one thing. Second one, on the right side, holy shit. On the right side, you have your yellow to red bar, basically, which is your meter for tricks, for super tricks. I haven't done any of them so far. I should, because those give you more money. My bad.
Ladies and lassies, I hope you got your rubbers. God, that's gross. It's gonna be a wet one today.
I don't think I can do actually any of them here. This map is too short. Okay, there are like 2 or 3 different types of map. This one is more focused on particularly speed. And if you do any trick, it's centered around the quickness of it, not the spectacularity of the trick that you do, so to speak. You only do short tricks to get enough meter to keep moving forward, nothing else. But we shall see. We trust in the process here. Also, I don't know, man. That's before losing focus of what I was trying to talk about, yeah, my bad. I was saying, no, I think to some degree it's not only a strange thing, but also a negative one actually, to make so many the world was resolutions. So many of them I never actually make sure that they come true. It's, I don't know, I feel like unavoidably there is a whole way of conceiving things. You can always think that you have depression because you're incapable of doing things, so to speak. One of the easiest logical gaps or logical verities that any person can do is, oh yeah,
Technical downhill, Mount Liddell Rock, here we come.
so much speaking, brother. Sorry. I have depression because I'm not doing the things that I said I wanted to. Because on the other, but on the other hand, sorry, there is also a degree of I might not actually be setting up goals that are realistic enough. And the issue becomes not only, okay, on one hand, it's necessary to have unrealistic goals, it's necessary to dream big and go for all of them, even if some of them feel in the back of our mind impossible to actually achieve. It's necessary to see for ourselves how much we can actually do, rather than to just settle down for the most basic stuff and never make sure that we dream. So, in that same field, it happens that because those those proposals get made with such a strength, most people are capable of actually setting things that they don't follow up or don't work on. And the issue is, then, unavoidably, there are going to be some consequences in according to our sensation, in accordance to what is, or the rest of our life, in a way. After all, I say that I'm going to make sure that this thing happens one day. Next day, I am never again going to be working on this proposal of mine. Even if I said it to myself, first and foremost, there is also a whole component of, oh yeah, my goals for next year are such and such, which unavoidably do feel a lot more social in nature and more created towards the, what the fuck? Can I go faster? Okay, sorry. Created towards the interest of just stating something that everyone else can see as wonderful enough and something that would, quote unquote, deserve to be rewarded, because in the end, you say something wonderful enough, like, I don't know, my next year goal resolution is going to be to make the world a better place. Is that achievable? Yeah. How is that achievable? No clue, actually, because nobody possesses an absolute understanding of what that means in itself. But at the same time, holy shit, there is this degree of, I say something so wonderful that everyone is going to agree with me. Because in the end, you're going to tell me that I shouldn't aspire for something like that? You're wrong. You're a bad person, therefore, if you want me to do something as important as that. And in the nature of those things, it lies that, yeah, it's weird how we have accepted the resolutions to be such a normal thing. On one hand, on the other one, yeah, this is still good to actually hope for stuff, but I don't know, man, it's what I was saying before. It also has become way too much of a weapon for ourselves. Huh? It's a good purpose, yeah, but it's a good purpose in life, in our general life, in our entire existence. How do you actually define that you are making the world a better place in terms of, oh yeah, everyone can actually agree with me? Not that you, oh no, you are not working for the opinion of others, you are wrong because you don't understand how others perceive you, therefore you are doing something bad. No. But unavoidably, somebody comes tomorrow to you and says, hey, what are you working on? I'm trying to make the world a better place. Okay, how are you making sure that that happens? I'm doing this, and this. That's understandable. On the other hand, you say, I want to make the world a better place. And you don't even possess a measurable way to demonstrate that your commitment to said action is such. Are you actually making any effort for the realization of said goal, or are you just setting up something that might as well be impossible? No. That's where it feels weird. And at the same time, yeah, it's also the it's it's an entire life you can keep working on some things. You have to keep working on some things for your whole life, basically. And that's understood. On one hand, on the other, there are some other things that cannot be done so easily, so rapidly. I will try, for example. I am somebody who deals with depression. I will get rid of my depression in 1 year. Is that something truly achievable that rapidly? Perhaps it isn't, and it takes some time to realize that, to be capable of recognizing why that could even perhaps be true. And once the recognition phase comes, it also comes the way of, okay, then how do I approach this question? And that's almost an entire level. Also, wait. But that purpose is a global one, yeah? It's about the world. Only when you're in the last part of your life, you start thinking in that way. Yeah, I will say so now. Well, it's quite complicated to actually be capable of deciding something as structural as that. As, oh yeah, I will... my purpose for this year, my promise to myself and my efforts will all be spent on this thing. Therefore, I will try to make the world a better place today. Or, yeah, this next upcoming year. To understand that and to actually be capable of putting yourself to work towards this goal is something that, I don't know, the whole idea of when you're a kid, you cannot be so easily moved to the externality of just the world. You cannot think so much about everything. You are still to some degree learning about who you are, what you are doing, and what could be something that you could try to do in your own life and whatnot. And that's already difficult enough. But on the other hand, well, on the other hand, it is still. I mean, I'm not truly answering. It does make sense that, yeah, because you get to see something like that be at some point through, you therefore slowly realize that you have now gotten a more appropriate approach to the whole question of how do I make the world a better place. You stop caring about the opinion of others, yeah, true, but at the same time, there is this other issue of, but how do I actually know that what I'm wishing can be accomplished? How do I know that my goal possesses any big enough importance so that other people are willing to work with me? It's not necessary to always ignore others in order to accomplish what we want. It's useful because in the end, if you say something that might sound unreal, surreal, unachievable to others, you might get that negative response and this encouraging way of perceiving things that those who don't align with what you want simply have. But that doesn't make it any less necessary to think about it. Also, because you're old, you have wisdom, yeah, but that is, yes. Let's say like this, then. Let's structure it like this. It doesn't have to be a problem for most people to actually set up any kind of goal. The issue is the way in which we have constructed the notion of, oh yeah, let's set up goals for this next year, and let's have resolutions of some sort that I will perhaps try, perhaps not try, to see come true. Let's have those. If you were to possess the wisdom, you wouldn't have to struggle with any of that unavoidably. It will be 10 times easier for you to actually live a fulfilling life in all kind of places. But that's a very general statement in terms of unavoidably. You know, if you were clever enough, you wouldn't have to suffer about anything, because you will find a way to not be stressed about the possible answers to the questions that you have and such. But that doesn't make it in itself any less of a problem for the general, so to speak, as in, I don't know, I have heard way too many times some people say, oh yeah, I want to do this, then never follow up with any actual work to make sure that what they are desiring comes true. It doesn't mean that everybody does that, but the general issue is that of we are slowly setting ourselves up for failure, and only once you can realize that that is the case, you can escape from that pattern of behavior, so to speak. But most people don't, and most people therefore stay encapsulated in that, and therefore most people still struggle with the whole aspect of, oh wow, I can stop suffering. I don't know, if you had the answer to your question, whether you wouldn't have to suffer because the question itself existed, but it doesn't make the question itself not exist anymore. It's like what would be an understandable way of framing it. You don't need to necessarily think out the problems that others have. Nobody is obliged to do so, in a way. But when you can try to see, it is that you sometimes can realize that in those problems that others do have, there are some questions that feel necessary to try and ask in terms of why is somebody having this problem? How come I don't have this problem? Like, I don't know, man. Once again, how come it's not so necessary for somebody? How come to some degree we made it look like it was a necessity in the first place to set up any kind of resolution? Why would that be the case? And on the other one, how come it is still possible to get out of that if we are trying to make so many assumptions about this world and we are trying to make so many degrees of certainty exist in accordance to all the things that we think about and all the situations that we find ourselves in and such? How come we haven't actually found an explanation for, oh yeah, and this, I guess, you can easily classify them or generalize them as these social constructs and whatnot are there and exist out there and are reachable and usable in our own lives, but it doesn't mean that we are forced to do so. You can let them be that, but it doesn't answer why are they there and how come we are still capable of surviving without them, nor why in some other cases it does feel so enforced, you know? That's the other side. I feel like, I don't know, I guess I love my beautiful random ramming me so hard that it kills me. Sorry. It's that whole aspect though. Sometimes things just don't feel like they actually make that much sense. There are some situations that are annoying that shouldn't need to actually be at all. Like, I don't know, a more crazy question of in the same line, for example, the eternal question that almost all kids have once they get to live enough, experience enough of this world. Why have we not solved world hunger, you know? Something of that sort. Although it, at some point, feels simple enough, it does have some layers to it that are actually hard to answer. And because they exist, we deserve to try to understand them. It's not, oh yeah, but I don't know, if you were clever enough, you wouldn't suffer. True, unavoidably, that is correct. Once again, if we had the wisdom, we wouldn't need to worry about anything like that. Does it mean that we have it? I don't think so. Does it mean that the world itself gives that to us? Sometimes not. It's... If you were old, for example, if you were old, the world would have given you the wisdom? No, it's through the experiences, and sometimes that whole equation can unavoidably lead to the wrong assumptions. Not every single old person is absolutely full of wisdom. It would be a wonderful thing to actually have everyone know and possess all the notions that there are about this world and whatnot. But that's not the case always. And in some instances, it can happen that actually old people do not have, well, enough answers for, or those wisdomful understandings about situations and about questions in life and whatnot. And because they don't have them, they do suffer, you know? And it's strange to try to reduce it to that. It's not a reaction to it, it's just the acceptance of, you know, man, sometimes the problem is there, but it doesn't mean that we actually have found a solution to it. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm anyways beating that horse way too much. There are other things to quote unquote worry about. Like us, we're already 2/3 of the game done, I think. Yeah. There, yeah.
High noon and 52
They are 24. We already 16, so
It's raining out there, and there's low visibility.
it means that we have at best 1 hour more of this probably. If I don't fail 20 times in a row in the other map like I did 2 of them already, which depends greatly on me. But we are order. We trust the process and just move on. Knowing that we can do it. That was Bigfoot, by the way. Thank you. Also, yeah, I don't know. I feel like at the same time, I say I was gonna move on. Sorry, I didn't, and I won't. Sometimes it's actually hard to move on. You know, it's some things are so ignored that we truly have to move on from them. Truly, the easier answer is going to be to move on and to actually try to find an understandable enough way of conceiving them, of approaching said questions. Aren't we, this world, place to actually understand and make sense out of what is and what might not be actually sometimes? Don't we deserve to know? Why stop trying then? An entire loop, amazing. But yeah, it's weird. This world is weird. I don't actually think so. I think it's more along the lines of it feels weird until we experience enough of it to see that it could have been made sense of faster, but we just lacked the patience to actually do so. But this isn't an actual answer to anything, so going back to it. Okay. Going back to it, yeah. I think it's questions of that sort, things of that kind, are out there always present. It's like we have, in the end, we have many sort of considerations. You can easily reduce them to traps of, once again, you call them social constructs. You have almost done all the work necessary to disqualify them as influences of society on people, to just dilute them from achieving their actual goals and whatnot. Perhaps it doesn't mean that it actually is one, but it works enough for it, you know, in which you can later on say then that yeah, it's somewhat strange that actually we have so many of those things which we don't utilize at all in our own life. It should be far more useful to set up goals. It should be far more necessary for us to actually hope on things. But if we are almost, I don't think it is something that we are told. It's something that we are shown, perhaps. But it's not an explicit idea of don't make any of them. Don't think out any of that at all. Don't you ever dream to be good or better at things or anything of that sort. It's not that, but certainly it does exist in a certain form in which we do find ourselves actually trying to think or imagine that things, well, things do matter and that they do have to make some degree of sense. Not that it makes them actually make sense, but we give ourselves explanations as to why they are. Unavoidably, that's part of our own existence, to assume that we will some day understand the stuff and whatnot, because otherwise, to accept that they won't, is quite damaging, or quite, not necessarily damaging, but absolutely difficult to do, to see, to say, and to commit to your own saying of, yeah, this thing might not make sense, and I don't have to worry about it at all. Sometimes we can try to work on things, and we can try to work on what are the possible useful answers to 2 times in a row. Amazing. What are the possible answers to these questions? And when it comes to the front, that perhaps the answer that we chose, that we believed was the correct one, didn't truly work, that's when we are confronted with the realization of, wow, what's next then if this isn't true? Or something of that sort. And that's when things become weird. Because, yeah, what if stuff like that is necessary, but we don't actually understand how to engage with them? What if goals are so much a necessary part of our life, but we don't have the capacity to see how they are? And we just cause pain onto ourselves because we believe that we do, and we can't actually make proper use of them. Something like that, I guess.
Sponsored Pro Racer. You now earn 3 times the cash for race placement and checkpoint bonus.
Also, some wonderful new. Are they? I think we got a new entire bike, but not a new upgrade. Anyway, I guess, anyways, somehow I won. I guess this is where I try to take a break. I don't even know how much time we have been here, but yeah, I will do so because it has been so long. I need to actually have a so-called, culturally called idle break. So yeah, give me an instant basically. I admit that I have to leave for a second, so please understand my needs to do so. Let me arrange this. Okay, here, BRB. Music. I played some music. Can I search for more music? A long cold. Is this copyright-free music? No copyright sounds. Listen to this.
Drop that shit. You gotta keep pushing.
Are we back? Perhaps. Are we truly back? Yeah, what the fuck is this song? How is it so popular? And I have never heard of it. Wait, let me listen to the most played part. Okay, I never heard this song. Amazing. Ah, no, it came out last year. Unavoidably, haven't kept up with content that utilizes that sort of music, I guess. Anyway, good evening. What were we doing? We were playing a game. I distracted myself from it. Sorry. What are we doing with this? We are... What race are we in? I think we're on like the 5th. No, 5th. 19th race. 15th. I was gonna say, but no. 6th. 19th race. Also, we're in Peru now. Saludo a los peruanos. No.
Elevation, so things, yeah, might get a bit slick.
Mountain Quintanaro. I am pretty sure that's a place. Isn't that a place? I have heard about it. Am I losing my mind? Are all the places here fictional? I have no clue, man. Okay, this was... Now I remember. This was literally the last place we were in before the stream died. So, we have to trust that things will go differently this time. Otherwise, I will lose my mind if they do. And... Boulder mechanic is back on the game. For this one portion of the track. My favorite mechanic of them all. Getting a boulder thrown at me at so high speeds that I die. But over. If we worried about such things, what will be of us? If we allowed ourselves to be watered by everything that life has to offer, what will be of ourselves? If we chose to not have patience and accept that sometimes reality could be upsetting. Things, events could lead to those not so enjoyable parts. Maybe. And so we have to do so much work in trying to calm down and accept life for what it is. Wonderful place. Yeah? Dodge the Peruvian boulders? I will. I already did basically, but yeah, I will. Don't worry. What the fuck? Oh my god. Something insta-killed me. At the very least, it worked incredibly well because it not only killed me, it also made me jump ahead in the race. Only time in which I'm happy about having died. Follow up by a horrible time to die. Also, was that an incredibly similar sound to the generic... The screen that they have set up for... What is it? Follow? Rail? I don't know, something? Tab? I know I have a similar sound. The whole very aneurysm sound. Also, oh my god. Yeah, you can stay over there. It requires some degree of skill, which I might not possess, sadly. Unsurprising. But, oh well, if we were to be water like that, what will be of us? One second. Also, I did it. I am sometimes... Are we about games? Are we about playing stuff that has remained unknown? No, it's about finding those wonderful experiences like this one, which give you enough of themselves to understand that you can do much better, that you can perform in a much higher condition a much higher level. This game isn't actually about racing. The race is consequence of everything else. The race against others. That is a gift that we're given. But the actual game is about learning how to do the best race that you can against yourself. Much like our own life, basically. Wow, that was the point of this game all along? For sure not. Oh my god. I was headed straight to that fucking boulder I hate. Can I stop dying? I am going to lose at this rate. Oh my god. No, no. Please. I will start crying if I actually lose. I got, still will say, cocky with my entire attitude towards this. But, best known to me, I was still ahead enough to not be phased, to remain unfazed. Perhaps, who knows? I don't know. The point is we won. So yeah, that's enough for me. Wow, 2 in a row. Okay. Pro sponsor Mountain Dew and also Monster.com. Mountain Dew? What's Monster is the other energy drink beverage. What is Red Bull? Didn't Red Bull exist at this point in time? Why are they not here? I want my Red Bull sponsor.
Peru! I'm so
Hello, Peru.
It hurts. Make some noise.
Also, this is just a Peru. Amazing. We're even more close to finishing.
Racer, take your mark.
And it's all about trust, basically. We shall do so, as long as we trust the process. Oh my god. I deserve that. I actually don't. What? Don't worry. It's not about what's deserved, what's not. It's about what we get to do ourselves despite the conditions of our own existence. Powering through, moving ahead, getting to keep going, no matter what, basically. Otherwise, we don't get to be happy. Also, I keep doing stoppies when I don't want to. I don't know why. At this point, I say it as a shock before. Perhaps I do have some degree of drift in my controller. Perhaps. We will never know because I won. You see, I'm so good. It isn't my bike that is like 5 times better than before. It's me. It's all me. Also, pro sponsor Fox, my favorite. We only have 4 levels more to do. After that, we're freed from this virtual PlayStation 2 prison.
It's time to ride.
Oh my god, this level is... I think this is the hardest level. The second hardest, actually, but it doesn't make it any less easy. And they... Are they tied? I don't know if they are tied in difficulty also. Hello, watch this thing. Shh. I think I don't worry. I tend to forget stuff like that around. Always. No. Can I win? What a wonderful question. Wow. No, I can't. You're not even trying that hard? Are you sure about that? Try my hardest here. No! You can't hit me like that, man. It's fucking unfair to be hit like that. Can we disable attacks in this game? Can we do a game with similar maps to this one? I don't know. Mirror everything if you want. And just disable physical attacks. Fucking hate them. Sorry. They are a great mechanic because they reward not having to do your best. Because in the end, everyone deserves to win. So, yeah, welcome to me. I hope you have... No, I hope you have, first and foremost, a great 2025. I hope you have a nice 2026 and a nice 2027 and everyone else too, and every other year too. Yeah, that's my statement about that. Welcome. And thank you too. Now, can I win? No, what? The first place is so ahead. Holy god. Okay, this is unavoidably a retry. How did they get so ahead? I hate them, brother. How are they so ahead? Wow. I think the opposite is true. We are way too far behind the last places, actually. Wow. I died. Two minutes, 18 seconds. 18 seconds? 18-second gap? Is this Formula 1? Ah, wow. Actually astounding, brother. Okay, first place so far. No! I almost died. Good. We can do it. Good. We have to trust. We trust. Everything is trust. We live in a society of trust. And we ourselves have accepted that we have to trust. No! Okay, what? How am I first still? Incredibly lucky respawn. Oh my god. Please let me win, brother. Big. Shoot me. Don't kill me. Not yet. Not ready to depart from the world of the living. I'm not ready. I have too many attachments. Too many things to... Don't extract me. Not right now. Not while I'm in my peak. Oh my god. Landed it? I didn't land it. Ah. I did land it. Amazing. But I'm not first place anymore. Also, this guy just said I wouldn't have to bribe the success if this keeps going on. What? What is this game about? What is that commentary, bro? What the fuck? Also, that what? Those were booing me? No! Fuck! What did I do? What am I? I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose my mind. No. Okay, we are so good. That's right, you never doubt yourself. Because you can win. I did it even faster than the last first place. How? No clue. Pro bikes unlocked. How do I get any pro bike? Let me see. Are they? I think that when you get enough sponsors, they gift you the bikes or something like that, I guess. Bike. I have 10 bikes. Are they any different? This one is maxed, actually. Bike color. What were we using? This. But we shall use this. Because that's cool too, so yeah. Exit the bike store, yes. Okay, we enter the last courses. City courses. You start with Salt City, USA. I think that is obviously fake city. I don't know, any USA? No. Any, is it? I don't think you need to actually think that there is no other place that gets called Salt City. This has to be a fictional place. Or this is perhaps a, a name, a nickname for a real city. Perhaps? I don't think so. Point is, I have the... What the fuck? That was a cat? I killed a cat. I killed 2 cats! This game is incredibly violent. This game is not about bikes at all. It's about the arms of illegal races and how they kill animals, poor free animals that are thrown onto the streets to lose their lives at the hands of those incredibly destructive persons who don't care for anything but those. Oh my god, killed another cat? Can I get an extra point for that? No. Why are there so many cats? I'm pretty sure when I played this game before there weren't any cats. Yeah. She's here. She's here. Oh my god. I am 6th place out of nowhere. Something tells me that I want to make it. Can I stop dying? Actually? Perhaps. Okay, this is where we recoup basically. 3000 point combo. Now watch this. Boom. No, I was gonna say I did die actually. But it's over. Also, I don't know, does this game actually have a good environmental telling or of some kind? In most cases I think so, but at sometimes I feel like I am incredibly lost amidst the entire world, despite how much time I have already, how many times I have already played this, the multiple campaigns that it offers and whatnot. I am pretty sure somebody who never played this will get lost in the worlds, in every single one of the maps that it uses, because they are way too confusing sometimes. You just have to trust your gut, I guess, or something like that. The basic design is always, you just have to go down, so that's good enough. Everything is downhill, therefore unavoidably. This too is about going downhill. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure we don't have an easy time here. Also, I am 5th place, despite the best bike being what I had in my hands. It's a good. It's all good actually. We have to retry this. No. Also, 12 seconds ahead of us, the first place. So, I will have to lock in. And we already killed the 1 cat. I think that's the better you do, the more cats you have to kill, something like that. Is that true? No. But you have to justify murder in your mind. You cannot live with the reality of having killed a precious being for no reason other than your own mistakes. How can you tell yourself that? How can you sleep at night knowing what you have done? Now I also killed a dog. This is horrible, man. I feel like a beast. Foul beast. 3 dogs now. The numbers keep increasing every day. People don't matter, they know that they have to get out of the way. But the animals, the innocent animals... Okay, here, I'm pretty sure I'm going to die. Again, and if I do so, probably this is lost. Yes. This is it. This race, we'll have to restart it again. I know. I just know. I tend to know basically. Okay, easy. Fourth place so far. Can we win? Probably not. If I attacked that guy, I would have won. No. Man, why is so hard sometimes to get what you want? Why does life take so much effort? I am first place out of nowhere, amazing. I almost died the same way I did last time even. But yeah. This life takes too much. This world forces me to do so much more than what I am willing to do sometimes. I cannot keep going. Yes. No! Okay. Thank God that the reset was there. Best respawn possible, actually. No, can I? Oh my God! Let me keep going. No. We are no. I'm losing so many places so fast. Oh my God! I did this to myself actually. There was no other enemy, only myself. And cannot say that I don't understand why. Fourth place, okay. I'm willing to take that. So we lost, man. A third time? I want to cry if I have to make it. How much are we going to try this, man? That guy was the one who ran over the cat and they died. Not me. Amazing. Also, this is a new way. I'm pretty sure I never have seen this direction in my entire life. I like it. How were people capable of creating such amazing video games in the 2003? In the PlayStation 2? How did they make this wonderful thing come true? It's so good sometimes. It's so interesting. It just brings you to play. No. For the love of God. Okay. Best placement ever. Is it? No! I did this to myself, man. Oh my God, no. I am 7th place? No, I was doing so well. Had to play like that again. Had to be an underachiever. Why? Why does this world want so much out of me? Why does it trust that I will do so much? What does it believe me capable of? Not capable of anything like that. Also today, I am yet again first place here. Will I be capable of surviving? I don't think so. But that is only my self-doubt talking. Have to trust. Have to trust enter the vital end. Have to believe. Why did you do that? No idea, bro. Stop asking me. Can we win? Can I win? Can we, for the love of God, win? First place still. Please, Peter, I beg you. Please? Yes. Okay, first. I lost the race because of that. I will have rage quitter. It was literally a skill issue, but I almost made myself fail. Ah, man. We have second to last race.
Here we are at the semifinals of the Downhill Domination World Cup Championship event. Let's
I would
kick
have
off
called
with
this the
some
hardest
fury
track, but no,
in
this isn't
long,
actually.
intense race.
This is just a complicated map in itself.
Racers, take your mark.
Gatorade sponsors this game too? Amazing. What happened to these games with great sponsors? What happened? Unavoidably, companies lost trust. But we still act like we don't understand why. Wow. Wow. I actually died there. Understandable. I'm taking you to school, mate? What? What are you saying, brother? No, no. I mean, I don't think I can actually win this one. The first play is so ahead of me, unless they fail. It's gonna be impossible to do so. So we're gonna be stuck here for a long while too. Every part of them having to redo it 20 times in a row. Because I keep failing the most basic part of it. Between me and the first one, there is such a gap. Horrible, actually. Okay, I lost. I accept it. I shall try better next time. Imagine doing something like a challenge. Don't lose any one race. It will be mentally deteriorating. It is still okay. I have to. I never explain things further in most occasions. Why the mechanic of fighting is broken? You can easily hit enemies while you're getting out of base when this race starts. So, are you? It's so it makes it incredibly easy to actually hit them there. Make sure that they fall behind, and from there on, snowball effect. Easily first place achieved after that. But yeah, we'll see. Also, my TV is hard to turn itself off. I am going to die. I should pause, no? Shouldn't pause, but I have 40 seconds to finish this before it does. We trust. I trust in myself. Can I add on this? Oh my god. If I fail just because of that. Brother, please, I beg you. 25 seconds. 24. 23. Let me win. Okay, yeah. I did. Okay. It's enough. Fucking TV, why does it have a now the turn off function? I love random technology and its useless implementations. Okay, final race. After this, we're done for today. Oh. Also,
Welcome to Salt City for
necessary fact.
Downhill Domination World Cup Championship.
The last map is almost obviously the hardest map. It's incredibly hard, actually. I think I failed this map more than almost all other maps combined when I played this game. But we trust the process here. You jump here, you do this. Holy shit, you don't do anything, you keep dying like me. That's why you intimidate me. Also, yeah, you have grind in this game. I learned in this level for the first time ever that you have a grind mechanic somehow. I think actually this is the only map that utilizes the grind mechanic, I believe. Will we win? Will we stuck here until I finally get a good enough run? It all depends so much. Also, there is a... Holy god. First time ever I see this actually. Not even joking. Not even joking. What the hell is that? Hidden passageway there? Wow. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm so far ahead. So far behind. In the first place. This is not going to be it. No matter what I do, I cannot catch up actually. I'm pretty sure. No! No! Okay, yeah, the first place has ended. This race is doomed, therefore, already. How did they get such a difference from the rest of us? Third place, just ended. How much time ahead? What? Almost 20 seconds of difference? That much? No way! But now I have it in the bag. Now I win. Watch me. Watch me do a stoppy unnecessarily because I misstepped. Oh my god. No! I swear to god, man. This game is so fucking unfair sometimes. It's not, it's me. It's me! It's all me! I was my own biggest enemy all along. Also, you can't skip there. Amazing to know. But wait. Can you stop something there? Can I skip here? I can skip here! Amazing! Wow. Wow. I didn't even know that. I did it out of pure randomness. I didn't even think about that. As a true technique. This game is wonderful. That's why we need more speedrunners. If you haven't considered speedrunning any game, you should consider this one. Particularly. Why? Because it's wonderful. And you should have a glimpse of why, particularly there. Also, is this? Oh my god. Here. Okay, this is the run. I can see it now. No. Just because I refuse to attack, I will fucking lose? No way. Give me... No way. Well done? No fucking well done here, man. I won? Why did I win? Because I got 4th place last one. What position I am in? Awards. This is the final game cinematic. I'm in the 2nd place. No fucking way. No fucking way. Why did I do that? Hate this game. Hate this game so much. For real? Seconds? That's all that I get? Deserved. Brother, I didn't even know you could not to be first place. I was, oh wow, I win first place unavoidably. No way. Ah, good. All absolutely good, man. Let me just save. Man, that fucking hate that. No way. You can't make me suffer that. It's so belittling to lose like that. But oh well, yeah, that was the game that I wanted to show. I don't know, since when? I think it's one of those games that I have thought about showing, probably since ever. I I say it when I played it first time. I think we never got to see it ever. People didn't know about it. So yeah, that was the entire super campaign, which is all the maps that the game has to offer basically, except the more PvP centered maps like literally just people killing themselves maps, which doesn't matter at all. But yeah, it was good. We did it. And yeah, anyways, we are done here. I don't have anything else to say. Also, no, I do have not something else to say. I do have something to stage here. Let me check. Do I have to stage that? Is it a stage thing? Is everything staged? Is that which happens online only on a staged act? We will never know. We shall not even go about it actually. But yeah. Who? Raid? Skeech, I guess? Yeah. Anyway, that's what I was saying. Nothing else to add. Thank you. Thank you for everything. It was a very good stream, but there is nothing else to offer today. I have something to say. I have been optimizing the world for a Path of Exile. It has been wonderful so far. But yeah, that's for a future stream. Tomorrow, what are we going to do tomorrow? I have to figure that out. No clue. Probably some form of philosophy, more serious. I guess I want to read. This week we have to read at least once, so yeah, that's probably it. But yeah, anyways, until then, thank you. And take care, do your stuff, be happy, whatnot. And even if we don't get to see ourselves, thanks for everything. It has been wonderful. Good night. And yeah, now, more important, go watch Sketch. What is a Sketch playing? Retro? Retro what? Devil May Cry 2 from the PS2. So yeah, good night.